thing for us is passion. People that really believe in the food that we create and the way we live our life here in SPQR as a food manufacturer. So passion for food, passion for delivering a high quality product, and that comes with someone, I suppose, that lives that life. Lives that outside of work. They eat and cook at home. They go out to restaurants and have meals with family. So that's probably one of the key things for us is knowing that someone is passionate about what they do in this field of food, and that makes a difference. We're in hospitality and food manufacturing. It's a very transient sort of industry where chefs and pastry chefs and bakers are always looking for something different in their life. So Express has allowed us to, again, through the profiling and understanding of the applicant, has allowed us to pick people with the skill, but also pick people that, or choose people that have that commitment to a company. So for us, the turnover is in staff is very low in skilled labour. Skilled labour is something that I think we've really, with Express, I suppose nailed it to a point. I suppose that we've found a way of keeping our staff here through the culture, through Express, and maintaining that skill, which is the most important part of this business, is having the right skill set. Express helped us to create that benchmark through us picking out a key amount of people, like 10, 15 staff that I thought are ideal and sit within that culture that we're all about, and we based our benchmark around that sort of culture and that sort of person. So when people apply, they reflect back to that benchmark, and it basically tells us if they fit within what we're trying to create here as a culture. And it really shows you that how they would work within the environment, how they would work with certain people that are already here, and how they fit with the actual culture itself. So it's very powerful. I mean, Express has really fine-tuned it, I suppose, for us we don't have to guess if someone's going to be good and fit in with the culture. So yeah, it's pretty strong. HR person just started 9 months ago with us. She came on board, she started using the system and finds it very easy to navigate through and use the processes. When you start looking through resumes, it's trying to siphon through knowing who's going to be good, who's not going to be good, and it just takes up most of your day, half your day, if you're going to be doing a lot of interviews and recruiting. So there's a huge difference between looking through resumes and then using Express. Express is pretty clear on how it wants to give you information or how it delivers information. It's tailored to what you actually need as well. So a resume is just a snapshot of someone that wants to tell you what they've done in the past, but it doesn't really go into depth about what potentially they could be like as a character and work within the culture of the business as well. So to me, it's time saving is probably the key thing, I suppose, by using Express. It's efficiencies. It's efficiencies from the point where if you get the right people from the beginning, you don't have to keep recruiting, you don't have to keep doing interviews, you don't have to keep bringing in the wrong people, I suppose, to sit across the table and interview. I mean, interviews take an amazing amount of time. So just from the HR point of view, from the recruiting point, it's a huge time saving. When you have the right people on the floor and in the kitchen and they're working within the culture as well, then that obviously stimulates everyone to work in the same sort of process. So the efficiencies follow all the way through. You go to a recruiting company, yeah, you give them all the responsibility to find the person and do the reference checks and do all that. But to find a senior role, you're talking about something that's 15% of their wage, could anywhere up to $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000 for one applicant coming in. So there's a huge saving. If your business turns over a lot of staff, there's a huge saving with Express. Even if you're recruiting executives or senior management, there's obviously a huge advantage because of the cost saving you have and the efficiency you have between using Express and a HR company, for example. in dealing with them so many years that their way of doing business has never changed. To when they had us as their first, top 5 clients, I suppose, or only 5 clients, to where now we may be in the midst of 1,000 clients, we still get treated the same way. So there hasn't been any sort of variation. If anything, they've become even more not professional. They've always been professional. They've always become even more there for us, involved in our company and understanding how a company grows, what is the specifics that we need within our business. So they've grown with us. They've grown with the business and the business needs. So it's very responsive, yeah. Look, Express, it makes it fast for you, it makes it efficient, it makes it accurate to find the people that fit within the culture. It just takes the guessing part of it out, and it simplifies the whole process. And it becomes a process that doesn't become cumbersome and something that you avoid doing, but something that you do because it's quick and efficient and it's done. So for that it's fantastic. Oh, you'd be crazy not to use it. I mean, Express is for us in our business where it has a variety of skill sets that we're employing. You could either use 5 different recruiting companies, from finance to chefs to store people. You go to one place and you do all your shopping there, and that's what Express is. I suppose it offers you everything there and it simplifies it for you. So you'd be crazy not to use it. Yeah, and I'm not just saying that obviously because of this, but it is an amazing service.